Freito more.
Let's go. MegaMind MegaTime. What is up? JP Resin in the
Yo.
house. What's up, bro?
What's up, chillin'?
So, guys, a little bit about JP. He's actually a sponsor of MegaMind Connect.
Yes,
And
sir.
he's a personal friend of mine. And as I'm coming back in from Miami, I'm like, you know what? I got to get JP on the pod. I got to do a crazy collab with him. I got to get him involved because the guy's got motion, bro. He's all over. He's traveling. He's got some international gigs coming up.
Like Cat said, take the E out of emotion, boy.
There you go. There you go. Got the motion. Got the motion. So, real quick, JP, I want in order for the audience to better understand you, what do you do and who are you? Who is JP Resin?
JP, I'm Juan Perez, my initials. So I go by JP. I create one-on-one custom resin floors. I travel all over the states doing that now. I've been in it for about a year and a half now. So, I like what I do, man. It's cool. It changed my life. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
There you go. There you go, guys. So he does the epoxy flooring. So you guys may see these types of floors in the barber shops or the local tattoo shops, things of that nature. That's is really his niche, but he does it all over. I mean, people
everywhere.
Yeah.
Wherever the fuck you want me to do it, I'll do it.
Literally. You got garages, boats, fucking art, whatever you want. So JP, I want to talk about you, bro. I want to highlight all the stuff that you have going on, and I know that recently you've done a couple collaborations and things of that nature. Talk about some of your biggest collabs and some of your funnest projects, and also the stuff you have in the works. What do you got?
For sure. Well, some of my coolest, biggest projects I've done, when I was maybe 5-6 months in, I was blessed to have the opportunity to do Shaq's garage. He had a new build here in Atlanta, and so he wanted, the epoxy flooring. I was able to get connected, networking.
Yeah.
So I was able to do that. It was one of my coolest, biggest projects. And then after that, I did a garage for Vic Blends. Real cool dude. Hit me up on the gram, you know what I'm saying? Got me to come out there, design his floor. So, yeah, I mean, it was pretty cool. And right now, I got a couple of the projects coming. It's just some slight shit, I got a couple big names too, but, I want to just keep it low-key till they actually happen. But, I got some shit in the works, so.
There you go. My boy is cooking and he's moving and he's got the mega motion going on. By the
Trying.
way, if you guys want to max your brand, or I should say mega max your brand, tap into MegaMax. We're here in Atlanta, Georgia, and we are here at Dream Creative Space, making it happen and making it pop. So, JP, on that, I know recently I was in Miami and I actually got to link up with Artlanta and do some stuff with him, and I realized that you guys did a collaboration as well.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I reached out to him. He was collabing with artists, so I reached out. And, he's a cool dude too, man. We linked up. We did a piece together, trying to sell it. So,
There you go.
yeah, man. Yeah, he's cool as fuck, man.
That's what's up, bro. And for a lot of people that don't know, Arlanta's actually from Atlanta as well. So yeah. So it's cool. It's cool. We got a lot of heavy hitters here in the Atlanta area. But JP, talk to me a little bit more, bro. Like, what? How did you come up? Where did you grow up? What? Where's your ethnicity from? And really, how did you get here?
Tight shit. So I was born here in Grady. My parents, came from Mexico. My mom was 7 months pregnant, bro, and she crossed the border type shit. So did my dad. They're residents now, you feel me? But at the time, they came over here. Fucking, I was born in Atlanta. We lived in Woodstock for a little bit, moved to South Carolina, back and forth. My dad trying to hold down a job. He locked it in and we're painting houses. So, I was raised in mostly, I say, a Kennesaw area for the most part. Throughout my whole life, bro, I didn't fuck with school really. I was doing it just because I had to. And then graduated high school, started painting houses for 6 years straight, bro. Just out in the sun, 40-foot ladders every day, man. Fucking carrying 5-gallon buckets all day, painting. You know what I'm saying? Just painting. It was work, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I got tired of it, bro. And I saw the resin shit online. I saw other people promoting it, how to learn and stuff, how to do these floors. So I was like, fuck. I was like, I've been doing the painting for 6 years. I'm tired of it. I was like, it wouldn't hurt to do something like this. I've always been creative, so I've always made music too. That was my first big passion. So it was kind of I always wanted to create, bro. It was it didn't matter what it was. I didn't make money making music, but it was fun for me. You know what I'm saying? So I saw this and I was like, man, if I can make money doing something creative, I'm all for it. So I went in, bro. I went all the way in. You know what I'm saying? I had to make this shit work, and so far it's working. So
There
you
you
know what I'm
go.
saying?
No, I can tell. Look at that. Look at that piece. Look at that piece. No, but that's the thing, guys. Is just going all in. I mean, I'm sure that was a scary feeling, right? And when you say all
Yeah,
in,
it is scary.
when you say all in, what does that entail for you? Like, you know, a lot of times people hold back from doing things because they're skeptical, especially stuff that they see online, or a lot of times
Yeah.
they hold back because they don't have their finances or they're waiting for the right time, whatever the case may be. What does it mean to be all in for you?
It's a sacrifice, man. It's like one like to me, I feel like it was one of the biggest sacrifices because it's almost like you have to like relearn everything. You have to forget everything. You have to tell yourself like, nah, like back then I was worried about, oh shit, well, I have so many responsibilities in terms of like, you know, I'm working for my dad. I'm helping him. I gotta make sure his business does good because, you know what I'm saying, I'm his biggest asset right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm a first generation, you know, Mexican American, so it's like my dad, he understands English but not well enough like how I do, obviously, because I grew up here. So it's like I've always been a big help to him. So it's like me having to take the risk of like, damn, like I'm about to like stop helping my dad to go and pursue another career, another dream I have, in hopes that I could eventually retire him and him not have to worry about even his own business. You know what I'm saying? So it was like for me to already have something already built for me, and to me say be like, nah, hold up, let me go check this out real quick, and then put that on hold, and then miss out on the opportunities that I had over here. You know, I had to drop everything. You know what I'm saying? I had to stop hanging out with my homies. I had to stop, you know what I'm saying, smoking as much weed. I had to stop partying as much. And to be honest, not to be frank, you know, I had to give up my personal relationships in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Always being busy. People think they work too much when they working 40 hours for another company, but when you an entrepreneur, bro, you're working 100 hours for your damn self.
Absolutely.
But that's why it's worth it though, because it's for yourself. But at the same time, though, you are sacrificing a lot more. Motherfuckers who go 9 to 5, they get to come home. They don't gotta worry about nothing. They don't gotta worry about no business. They don't gotta worry about how the business is doing. They don't gotta worry about payroll. They don't gotta worry about customer satisfaction. They don't gotta worry about, you know what I'm saying. There's so much things that revolves around your own business, and when you're starting by yourself, you take on all that responsibility
On your own.
on your own, bro. So it's like it's a complete 180 whatever from what you were doing before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to be an employee. Like, yeah, I had my dad's business and it was almost like mine, but at the same time I was working for him. So it's like at the end of the day, I still didn't have all the responsibility he had. You know what I'm saying? So I learned a lot. You know what I mean?
And how did that differentiate or like how did it grow your relationship with your father as far as like you stepping away? Because I'm sure at first it was very difficult. He was probably like in your ear, like, bro, like that's some Disney ass shit.
Yeah. I say, definitely, because you know I tried to do the music shit at first, and I told my family shit, and they kind of supported it. But obviously, I didn't really go all the way heavy with it. I kind of gave up on it. I went to school for audio engineering. I didn't really do shit with it, not because I didn't want to, but it just like the passion wasn't 100% there. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, yeah, when I wanted to do this, it was more so like, yeah, all right, like go try it out. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't really like. I didn't really feel like I had that 100% like, no, yeah, you gonna make it work, like that support. But at the same time, once I started to really get into it, I was gone. I wasn't home. I was working till 12, 2, 3, 4 in the morning. And they were like, man, you killing yourself. Like, you know, is it really worth it? Like, you know, whatever, you making money. Nah, at the beginning, I was taking L's, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was almost damn near paying out of pocket to make sure I got these floors done, to make sure they looked how I wanted them to look, and to get the quality that I wanted. But yo, I'm a year in and I've made more money than I ever made in my life, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That is
like,
amazing, guys.
It's just crazy, bro.
So
It's like, yeah, now my pop's like, yeah, he sees the vision, bro, and he supports me. He's happy for me. Now, you know, we used to see each other every day, get on each other's nerves sometimes. Obviously, you know, dad and pops type of relationship. My bad, son and pops relationship. But now it's like, now when I see him, it's more like, hey, we catching up type shit. Yeah. So it's like it built our relationship in that sense too. It's more so like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it, but like.
No. I feel that. I have a similar relationship with my father. No, that's beautiful, bro, and it just highlights the entrepreneurial spirit of you know, never giving up and really just laying it down on the line for a possibility, a chance at a better opportunity. And the thing about it is, it's very easy, especially in our culture, like Mexican American culture, to just sit down and say, you know what, like, hey, our parents built this, let me just follow their footsteps, or like, let me follow what they want for me. And the reality is, guys, that your parents, they're not doing it out of not loving you or not supporting you, but they just don't know any better, right? And it's some point you have to draw that line and say, you know what, I'm going to take everything that I learned from you and I'm going to apply it to a different vehicle in order to get us out of this scenario, right? Or out of this cycle, you can say. So, I mean, it leads me to my next question, bro, is, you know, once you took off or once you went all the way in the epoxy, what kind of sparked your interest in actually teaching it? Because it's one thing to do it, but right now, if I understand correctly, not only do you do it, but you also have a students, you have people that learn from you, and you're doing in-person classes, right? Talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I mean, when I got into this, you know, I took classes from other people that were also teaching us. So it was like, you know, just a little free game. Like this is really just a mindset thing, head ass. But like, I peeped game. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, look, like, yeah, this is a really good trade where you can make really good money and all that stuff. But it's like, you're also learning a skill that you can. It's easy to teach it and replicate it because it's not rocket science. It's just it's just some steps and it's just remembering steps, man. It just and then craftsmanship. It comes down to the craftsmanship. Like, I'm telling you, I was a painter for 6 years, so I was like, I know how to be, you know, precise or how to be detailed because you know when you're painting houses and stuff like that, you also got to be, you know, good with it. You gotta
be fine with
yeah,
it.
you gotta be fine with it. So it's just like for this, it was just kind of second nature. I was like, okay, like I used to paint walls, now I'm painting floors. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't too far off. So I was like, I know if I could become a fucking G at this and I could lock this in and become one of the best people in the game, I know I could probably, you know, teach people too. And that's what's been happening. I've been able to get people to take my courses. I've been able to teach people and have them learn the right way and have them actually like create fucking badass floors like me. So
That's amazing, bro. So let me ask you this though, because again, this is very popular right now as far as like the courses and all this kind of stuff. Were you skeptical when you bought your course? When you paid for it?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, you thought you were getting scammed or what?
Yeah, type shit. I mean, in the sense I was like, see, I've always seen those type of courses and shit, online shit. Like, I'm not a computer geek or a computer guy, so it's like to me, every other type of course that has to do with that, I'm just not really interested. But when I saw there was a course on how to learn a trade, basically there was a trade, it's a skill. So I was like, shit. I was like, this seems more legit than anything else. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just take the risk. You know what I'm saying? I'll just. At the time, bro, like that risk though was like basically everything I had. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it was kind of just like, fuck. Like, if I lose this money, I'm gonna be fucking struggling for like the next 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. So that shit had me kind of, you know, a little worried. But, you know, I said, fuck it, bro. Like I said, I stopped going out. I stopped spending as much. I stopped, you know, having as much fun. And, you know, once I was able to take the actual course and learn, I was like, now I got to apply this because many people will take a course, but they won't apply it, you know? And it's not to throw shade or nothing. Like, that's what happens. Like, I did the same thing. I went to fucking school to learn audio engineering for a whole year. Fucking spent $20,000 for that for that fucking school shit. And I didn't do shit with it. So it's just kind of like, you know, that was an L on my part. But at the same time, I did meet people. I networked. You know, I did learn a lot from, you know, the music aspect. So now when I go record music, you know, I know how to, you know, tell the engineer like, yo, I want this, I want that effect, I want you to add this, I want you to add that. Like, I'm more informed now with the lingo and like, you know, the terms and shit like that. So it helped me for sure. But at the same time, I didn't go all the way in.
Yeah.
But with this shit, I was like, nah, I gotta go all the way in. So I dropped everything and I put all my focus into this.
So that's the key, guys. One thing that you'll notice from entrepreneurs and people that are killing it in the game in whatever industry that they're in is they all had to make a sacrifice to some level, to some degree, right? They all had to either drop all the money that they had, make all the investment that they had, leave their family, time. I mean, there's always a sacrifice. And guys, I'll tell you this, there's always a price you pay. And the price you pay is either now or later. But you're always going to pay a price. So talking about, you know, the investment, the networking, everything like that, I want to dabble into a little bit of two things here. The networking aspect and the music aspect. So obviously music is one of your main passions as well.
Yeah.
So how did you implement your real passion in music into what you do now, and how did you incorporate your networking piece? Because obviously becoming more dynamic, becoming more networked with other people makes you that much more valuable, number one, but also number two, that much more diverse. So you can tap into different fields and things like that. So how important has networking been for you?
Dude, without it, I wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be here. That networking shit is everything, bro. In terms of the music shit, though, it's been working out. It's been working out in a way that I didn't expect it to. Like, just like some little small shit. Like, shout out my boy Cap.
Cap G.
You know, Cap G. Yeah. I fucking listened to his music since I was a kid, bro. I remember I used to go. I went to his meet and greet when I was a kid with my boys and shit. Like, we were fans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I remember, like, at that time, I wanted to be a rapper so bad, and I asked him for advice and shit, and, like, he gave me some free game and stuff, and, like, I was a kid, bro, you know what I'm saying? So I took that with a grain of salt, like, all right, but, hopefully one day I get to his level, or I get to make a song with him, or, or whatever. Yeah. So fast forward is, like, I didn't go so crazy with the music, but I went crazy as fuck with the floors, I started to build my brand, I started to get noticed on the gram, and then, one day, I was able to chop it up with him, and he was like, yo, come design my studio, we'll lock in. I told him, I'll do it for a verse or something. He was like, hell yeah, let's do it. Bro, so, we chopped it up. I fucking did his floor. And now we cool, bro. Like, literally hanging out with him in the studio the other day. You know what I'm saying? It's like, whenever I feel ready, I'm going to try to get that song locked. We're going to do that song together. It's just right now, like, him giving me his advice is, like, focus on, try to balance your time with what you got going on and the music. And you know what I'm saying? And you're going to make shit work. You just got to find the time. Because it's like you said, when you want some shit to work all the way, you got to go all in. So it's like right now I'm locked in with the floors. Yeah. But it's like I want to get to the point where I can step back a little bit. I got shit really put in place. And then it's like, all right, now I can really focus on the music and hit this wave real hard. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And now you have that motion to back it.
Yeah, exactly. So now I got all these connects and stuff, and I've been brought around people. And like I said, Cap has introduced me to people. And I've met a lot of other people, bro. It's just a lot of shit is kind of low key right now. Yeah. Like I said, until shit is real, that's when I'm gonna try to embrace it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But for right now, I got a lot of connects. I got a lot of people. I got a lot of plays I'm about to make. It's just about time and patience. So, like I said, it's the networking has done crazy shit for me. Crazy shit for me.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree with you anymore, bro. I'm the same way. So, we'll finish off with these last two questions, bro. Number one is you went to the MegaMind event, MegaMinds of Atlanta. I know, obviously, we're connected. You sponsored the event. What did you think of the event, and what have you thought so far of the production that's coming on after the event and what we're doing here in the city of Atlanta?
I think it's really badass. Shout out you, bro, for real. Like, because it's a lot of legwork that you got to do to build a vision that's not there yet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like being able to bring people together, and the quality of people that you're bringing together. Like, it's just like, I'm not even going to say it's unheard of, maybe just be unheard of from me, but at the same time, like, I've never, like, seen something like this. So it's just kind of like, yeah, I see the opportunity, and then I see the growth, obviously. Yeah. So I'm proud of you, bro, honestly.
Appreciate it.
And I think it has a lot of, what's the word I'm talking a lot of, what the fuck is the word? Potential. There we go. That's the word. Oh, yeah.
I appreciate that, bro. It means a lot, and we appreciate your support. And then lastly, what did you think of the creative space here by MegaMax?
Oh, dude, this shit is hard. Yeah. It's hard as fuck. It's huge. And there's so much shit. Like, I can't even, like, walking from outside the building, you're like, where am I at? You know what I'm saying? You walk in and you're like, yo, how the fuck does this fit in this building? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's cool, man. The lights, the gear, the equipment, it's all official, bro. It's next level.
So would you recommend?
Shout out MegaMax.
Yeah, shout out MegaMax.
Yes, sir.
Would you recommend this to your partners?
Yeah. Anybody that's trying to make content and shit like that, I think this is the place, bro. This is the place. You got everything you need here.
Let's do it.
Literally everything. So.
Let's do it. JP, well, I appreciate your time, bro. I appreciate you coming out here, and ultimately speaking, bro, MegaMind MegaTime. We'll see you at MegaMind's event, bro.
For sure, brother.
JP, thanks.
For sure.
I'm making it snow. Work the pole, I got the bankroll. I'ma say that I'm a